I'm curious, Gavin, sort of, if you had no other choice between Joe and Kamala, who would you pick? Gun to your head, no other choice. Who would you pick?
Joe. Probably
yeah,
Joe.
I would pick Joe. I would pick Joe.
And I didn't vote for Joe Biden, by the way. I voted for the Green Party candidate, Hallie Hawkins, in 2020, just because I couldn't bring myself to vote for the author of the crime bill. But yeah, as far as who's a better communicator, even as, not all there as Joe Biden is, I still think he's better at connecting with working class voters than someone like Kamala Harris, who for one can't even, make a coherent thought, but also just drips coastal elitism, frankly, who seemingly is not in touch with anyone.
She's not even in touch with the coastal elites.
No. Zach and I always react to clips of her on the show, and every single time I almost don't even know what to say anymore. I'm just like, I guess she can't do this. Like, I guess she's not
so you guys are just sexist? Is that what this is? That's what this is all about?
We only hate women VPs. We didn't have a single problem with Mike
I bet you didn't like Hillary either, did you? Interesting.
Based to not like Hillary.
Zach, my position on the Joe versus Kamala, because I've thought about this, because I've thought about, like, what if Joe dies and then Kamala's president? That's going to be worse. And the reason I think it would be clearly worse is because, at least on foreign policy, even though Biden has done many bad things, he has rejected some of the most hawkish impulses of what they've tried to pull him into. I mean, I don't support how far they've gone in on Ukraine. I don't support how they are pushing for that war to, go on forever rather than trying to push towards a negotiated settlement. But he did immediately say, we are not doing a no-fly zone. I mean, there were some clear lines that he drew that at least have kept us out of a nuclear war. And I feel like
low bar.
I mean, that's my bar.
We didn't get a nuclear war.
But seriously,
Hooray!
with Kamala, I genuinely think, the generals would cow her into doing whatever they wanted her to do. And that's a terrifying situation. No way Kamala Harris gets out of Afghanistan as another example.
Yeah, but, okay. But it is also true that what Biden is doing now to Afghanistan is worse than the war.
But she would do that too, right? I mean, it's not like she would be better in that area.
She would have never left Afghanistan. I think you're right about that. But now when you look at the way it unfolded, Biden is literally starving that country to death. So on that front, you could say it's a wash, or if anything, she might even be accidentally a little better on that issue.
Yeah.
But I do agree with your overall point that, the argument for him is not based in policy at all. The argument for him is like, well, there is some percentage chance that he could win a general election, whereas any Republican they prop up to run against Kamala Harris would beat Kamala Harris.
Yeah, that's a really good point, I think, too, because there's absolutely no chance. They could get the entire Democratic Party to coalesce behind Kamala Harris. They could have her standing with, every Clinton, George Bush, and the Obamas, and be like, please elect this woman president. Decency fucking requires it, or whatever the hell they're going to say. And then she would still get absolutely starched by even a bullshit candidate like Ted Cruz if he ran for president, I think. I mean, seriously, I think that even the worst that the Republican Party has to offer in terms of relevance could still, beat Kamala Harris, because they would still find some base and they would still be able to competently speak to people, right? We've done so many. We started doing a segment called Cringing with Kamala that Gavin mentioned, and we've done it so many fucking times that I feel bad every time I do it. I'm like, wow, this is such low-hanging fruit.
It's just
like,
a layup.
How many times can we share the meme of the alphabet soup and be like, new Kamala speech just dropped, right? And it's just like, it's just like, listening to her speak is just like dinner at Olive Garden, word salad and alphabet soup, right? Like,
it is incredible.
So